Hey you guys, it's that time. Pick a story wherein one of the decks or all of the decks could be a story or a message for you. So what I like to do is to hold each deck up to the camera for you to see if it's resonating with you, starting with deck number 1. Could your story or message be here in deck number 1? Or is it in deck number 2? Could your story or message be here in deck number 2? Or is it in deck number 3? Could your story or message be here in deck number 3? All right. I hope you have made your selection. We'll go ahead and begin with deck number 1. We have the Page of Swords. We have the Two of Cups. We have the Tower. We've got the Ace of Wands. We have the Seven of Cups. Overall energy, we have the Moon. We've got the Two of Wands. And we have the King of Pentacles. All right, so, the overall energy, I feel like you guys are really needing to use your intuition about some sort of decision. But I feel that you're kind of confused or very emotional about some sort of decision that you're going to have to make. It seems like there's something that you're wanting to pursue, but there's some sort of fears or anxieties that may be blocking you from pursuing, whatever goal or dream this is. Something is indicating that you need to have courage and the confidence to push through these emotions. Just know that whatever you're feeling is more so illusions. The fears that you're having, they're more so like illusions. I also feel that this is indicating that your intuitive abilities, empathic abilities, or psychic abilities are going to be heightened this week. Seems too like you can feel someone's energy getting closer towards you. You can feel, I feel like you can feel somebody getting closer to you. Almost like, that moment when you kind of turn around because you feel like somebody's staring at you. I feel like you can feel that someone's energy is moving towards you. And you also may be feeling, confusing what you feel, confusing your feelings for their feelings. Or it's like you can't tell where your feelings begin and where theirs end. It's kind of like a merge between emotions. And I feel like that's because you have some sort of empathic connection with this person. Something could be going on in regards to an earth sign and an air sign. It also could be that you're dreaming about this person. Maybe you guys have been dreaming about each other. It's also possible that someone has been trying to communicate with you through dreams, or just kind of send their thoughts towards you. So yeah, in a love situation, it definitely looks like there could be some sort of connection that you're having, and it's kind of explosive. Maybe it happens out of the blue. Something seems like love at first sight. I feel that you're going to be very caught off guard by somebody that you're connecting with. I feel like someone is going to awaken you in a sense, or change your whole perspective. I just feel like everything's coming crashing down with this person, and especially vulnerability. Now, there also could be something happening around the next major moon cycle, whether it's a new moon, full moon. I really feel like it's more so leaning towards a full moon, though. I would still pay attention to this upcoming new moon. I'm sorry, this upcoming full moon. Yeah, I would pay attention to that. And then also going towards the next new moon, some sort of information should be revealed to you, or some sort of secret might come out, or even if you're the one that is revealing it. Something else I was getting about this energy. Yeah, so this person also may be a catalyst for new beginnings in your life. Just new energies. It does seem like maybe you are going to, be a little confused about what it is that you need to do. Ultimately, I feel that you're needing to take a step back before making any type of decision, because this is indicating that you might be too emotional to see something for what it is. And it's like maybe you're also looking through rose-tinted glasses. So I feel like whatever is getting ready to happen, like, wait and get clarity. It seems like you are really passionate about something, and you might act impulsively on something without really fully thinking it through. Again, like I said, pay attention to your dreams. It seems like messages are coming through to you in your dreams, and something also seems like it's trying to get your attention. Now, you also might like witness something with your own physical eyes, even more so than the spirit eye, like your third eye. But it seems like something's happening where you actually witness something with your own eyes, especially maybe something outside. It could be anything that seems unreal. You're like, oh my God, am I imagining? Am I seeing things? Aside from a love situation, this also may have to do with still something in regards to you pursuing your dreams or your desires. And I feel that you're going to be pushed, or something's going to happen where you are thrusted into some sort of a new situation. You are put in a position where you have to pursue something that you want or desire. For some of you, I feel like some sort of spiritual gifts may be awakening within you. And again, it still could lead back to someone that you connect with or cross paths with, even if it's not romantic. It just seems like your energies coming together activate something or awaken something. Maybe all of a sudden, you're able to astral travel. Maybe all of a sudden you are having premonitions, or you suddenly are able to channel the dead. Just any type of spiritual gift. It also could be a gift, like a talent, like maybe you feel inspired to sing, inspired to write, inspired to paint. So someone could be activating your creative side or your creative gifts. Again, going back to secrets. Someone may be secretly thinking about you. And it looks like a secret is being revealed. I'm getting something about star family. It's possible that you will suddenly realize where you came from or who your star family is. I feel that someone may be realizing that they're just in love with you, but it has to be a secret. For whatever reason, I feel that there is something taboo about this situation. Or maybe you find out that someone you're involved with is, you know, basically having an affair. So just be cautious about that. I feel like your subconscious fears, the things that you've buried or suppressed are going to like jump up and kind of bite you. Things that you forgot about or blanked out, like something's happening where you have some sort of realization, or you're forced to confront like something that's been going on deep within your subconscious. Especially in a love situation, if you are in denial. And I think there's a getting ready to be a Kazemi. If it's not already happening, y'all have to forgive me. I don't pay attention to the planets like consistently. I just know stuff is about to happen, and then it's like, oh yeah, it's supposed to be like a Kazemi, or it's supposed to be a full moon. You know, so forgive me for not being 100% on track with it. But yeah, I think there's getting ready to be a Kazemi where Mercury and Sun are like getting to that point, very close together. And I feel like it's going to awaken something within you or cause you to have some sort of realization. Definitely could be forcing the truth to come out or a secret to be revealed. But yeah, I was saying in a love situation, I don't know what it is. Seems like there's something taboo about this situation. Maybe you find out that someone's been following you. You didn't know this person was following you. Also getting fire sign energy now too. So there may be a fire sign in the mix, or Pisces. The other thing that could be going on is that someone is trying to play matchmaker. Either you are trying to bring two people together, or there's someone else trying to put you together with their friend or relative or coworker. There's someone around you that I feel like comes off very serious and hard to read, but they're very emotional or sensitive. And either you or your love interest is just highly in tune. It's like spiritually They might be a high level psychic. If someone has been communicating with you, I feel like you haven't really paid attention or put much thought into it. Maybe their approach has been too subtle or just kind of quiet. Career-wise, I feel that you might have some sort of light bulb idea, and I see you jumping into something without putting much thought into it. You're like, you know what, I'm just going to do it because I'm feeling it. And I'm making a decision based off of intuition, which is, you know, that's fine. But it does seem like you're jumping into something because you feel like now is the right time. Especially if you have your own business or you've been wanting to start your own business, it seems like now is the time. It also could be if you keep procrastinating on starting this business and it's supposed to be part of your path, something's definitely going to happen to push you out of your comfort zone so you can go ahead and start this business. I also feel that's, again, something appearing to you when you least expect it. Especially more so in a situation where you were looking for something but couldn't find it, and then all of a sudden there it is. You also may not realize your own power. Like maybe you discover that you have some sort of ability and you're like, oh my God, that's been me doing that. I kind of feel that you may find that you have like a lot of electrical current within you. And you know, maybe, you know, every time you're touching somebody, you're shocking the hell out, like big shocks. You know, you might find yourself coming off shocking a lot of people or things. Like you touch something, you're just like shocking yourself. I feel like you might be giving off a whole lot of energy. I feel like something's been building up and then it just like starts releasing in waves. And I've talked about this briefly before, but I'm kind of getting that energy again where, like you have so much electrical current running through you that you're setting certain things off, like, you know, street lights, or I forgot what you call that now. I know I looked into it at one point. I had a slider. I think it's called a slider. Should look into that again. But yeah, it's something called like a slider. I think that's the name of it, where someone just is, you know, is walking around with a high level of electrical currents within them and can be setting off things unintentionally. It also kind of makes me think of like what a true poltergeist is, where, you know, a poltergeist isn't really a spirit per se. It's something that is an energy coming from within the person that lives in that house, and it's so much that it can cause certain things to happen weird. Like maybe you're draining the batteries from your remote or your phone, or, you know, you're just finding that you're draining a lot of things or causing certain things to flicker or move. And you might not even realize that that has been coming from within you. I also feel like a path, like something is being lit up for you to see. Like is your path, the path that you're supposed to be on. Like maybe you've been feeling like you've been moving in the dark and didn't really know where spirit was guiding you. And then I feel like all of a sudden something lights up, even if only for, you know, a moment. Like all of a sudden you have clear understanding of what you're supposed to be doing and where you're headed. But it does kind of seem like maybe that's just like I said, it's just like a brief moment, because after you get from point A to point B, it's like everything goes dark again, and you're like, okay, like how do I get to point C now? You're gonna have to go back to using your intuition and trying to feel your way through a situation or play something by ear. Yeah. And the last thing I'm getting again in regards to like a love situation is that whoever you're connecting with, like you guys are really in tune with each other. It's something electrifying between the two of you, where you can feel each other, or almost hear each other's thoughts. I don't feel like you can actually hear like full sentences of what someone's saying, but it's like you can hear each other's thoughts. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to deck number 2. Oh, okay, we have the 9 of Cups, 3 of Wands, Page of Wands, 4 of Cups, the Moon, overall energy, Justice, 2 of Swords, and 5 of Wands. All right, so off the bat, I feel like you guys are trying to maintain some sort of peace that you might have in your life right now. Maybe right now you're balancing things and trying to find your center. Yeah, you seem to be very at peace with things right now. Maybe you feel balanced when it comes to health, money, finances, your living situation. It just seems like it feels good. And I also feel that the overall energy is having to do with decision making, having to make important decisions, having to weigh the pros and the cons. You also may be having to negotiate with people. Now, it does seem like of course, you're saying no to drama, but it still seems like at one point there was, you know, conflict or drama going on in your life, either between you and a love interest or even some sort of inner conflict. And I feel like you don't want to fight. You're like, I don't want to fight. I just want peace. So you've been keeping quiet and also maybe making logical decisions instead of, you know, getting worked up and making decisions based off of rage, passion, emotion. You've been having to make logical or practical decisions. It also seems like maybe something's been going on where it seems like you're being rushed to make a decision, and I feel like you can't rush into making some sort of decision. You're like, I need to think about it. I need to wait. I don't have enough information to make that type of decision yet. So I kind of feel like you are just like in a position where you're just weighing the pros and cons of things. You also may have been the one that's been waiting for a decision especially like if you apply to something and you're like, am I going to hear back? Like, what are they going to say? I filled out my application, or I applied a week ago, or, you know, whatever this is. I interviewed yesterday. What are they going to say? And it's like all you can do is just kind of sit back and wait until a decision is made. And it does seem like there is some bit of anticipation. Now, if you are in some sort of difficult relationship, it seems like, especially if you're married, it's possible that there's been talks of divorce. And maybe it's like maybe there's something that's being considered. Somebody may be even needing their space and is wanting to take a time out. Maybe someone is like, I need to go stay with my parents. I need to go stay with my friend. I need to think. So I feel like if you're in a relationship or if you're married, something's going on where you need some alone time, or your partner does. You also may have been someone, been dealing with someone where you said, I'm going to give them their space. And so you gave this person their space to think about things, especially if you didn't want to force somebody into something. Like it got to a point where you felt like you were forcing a relationship or forcing, you know, whatever. And you're like, you know what? I'm gonna give you your space. And while you're doing that, I'm gonna go do me. So yeah, I kind of feel that maybe someone has been giving the other person space. Okay, so also there may be something going on with a fire sign, a Pisces or a Libra. And I also feel like you are feeling like blocked. Like there's some sort of emotional blockage. You might have a hard time trusting people or believing that something is for you. Yeah, I feel like you're dealing with some sort of emotional blockage too. You also may be single, more so based out of fear. I mean, not that nothing's wrong being single, but you might need to ask yourself, are you staying single because you're too afraid to, you know, get into a relationship that doesn't work anymore, or something that's going to fall apart? You know, it's like maybe there's a need to evaluate why you're remaining single, or why, or maybe people are like trying to talk to you, but you're just like, I don't trust them. Maybe you need to figure out why you don't trust them, because you know, there's a difference between being healthy and single, healthy and alone, and then unhealthy and alone. And that's what it looks like that could be leading up to, is dealing with paranoia, anxiety, insecurities. And maybe you do feel like you're not ready. It could be that people are trying to get you to go out with them and you know you're not ready. You're like, no, I'm not ready to really put myself out there, to be vulnerable. I know, maybe you're aware that you're still healing, or still doing some kind of soul searching, so you're just kind of like staying away. For you too, I feel like you need to pay attention to your dreams. I feel like something's trying to get your attention and you're ignoring it. Especially if you've been having some sort of repetitive messages. Seems to like you start off feeling confident about yourself, or confident about your current situation, and then something gradually makes you feel insecure or just afraid. And all of a sudden you don't want to do something alone, or you don't want to be alone. Okay, so again, the moon phases, I feel like something's going on where you're having to do some sort of inner work, or you're being directed to do some sort of inner work. It also may be that, you know, something comes out, like someone's true feelings, your true feelings, a secret. Something is very uncomfortable. It may be very uncomfortable for someone to be vulnerable. There may be a fear of appearing weak or whatever. You also just may find yourself feeling very emotional, or going through like some sort of roller coaster. Like 1 minute you're happy and laughing, and the next minute you're seeing something that it just triggers you, and you just start crying about something. It's a sensitive spot. I feel like something really hits home to you. Yeah, I feel like you're coming off very independent. You also may find yourself indulging a lot. I feel like sometimes you're comfortable with your physical appearance, and then sometimes you're not. Some of you might be feeling anxiety in regards to your weight. I know some of you like gaining weight, but I feel like this is more so for those that are afraid to gain weight and maybe are getting like a lot of water weight, or something's going on where someone is starting to feel very uncomfortable in their skin. Of course, to me, it looks like hormones. I feel too like some of you have like a secret admirer. In business or career, but more so like if you have your own business, or you've been thinking about starting your own business. I feel like someone wants to go into business with you. But it seems like maybe you rather do something alone. I don't know, I'm kind of getting like maybe there's some sort of pressure coming from someone. You also may be in a business of some sort of beauty products or food. I feel too like someone also may be doing something like some sort of plus size modeling. Or maybe you get invited to do some type of work that will make you feel insecure. Yeah, career-wise, it definitely could be someone kind of scouting you, or who feels like you would be a good fit for their brand or whatever. but you don't see it. Okay, in a love situation, there is someone who is watching and they're having anxiety about you. I feel like they're thinking about you. They want to hear from you. I also feel that they're wanting you to communicate first. I don't know what they're doing. Or how they're going about being indirect like that, but I feel like they want you to reach out to them first, or they're waiting for you to reach out to them. This person, though, I feel like the reason why they're keeping their distance is because they're in a relationship. So, but they're daydreaming or fantasizing about you. And I feel that they've even thought about letting go of the relationship that they have. They've thought about it. I'm not going to say they're going to do it. But I feel like they've thought about it. They're like, what if I just walked away? What if I just really pursued this person? So I'm also getting something in regards to court and child custody issues or child support, something like that may be getting ready to come up. If you're waiting to see what the judge is going to say, I feel like something is in your favor, but you are still nervous about it for whatever reason. Maybe you feel like whoever you're going against is going to find a way to get out of paying child support, or finding a way to get custody of the children, full custody over you. Like something's going on where there's anxiety about the legal system and children. I'm hearing the name Angel for someone. Now, also something could be going on in regards to a guardian angel, like feeling, wondering if you're protected. Yeah, and also in regards to anything dealing with children and custody issues, it does seem like there may be some sort of hostility between you and the parent of the child. Baby's mom, baby's dad. You know, something's going on where maybe there is some sort of hostility between the two of you. I really feel like it's more so something in regards to the father. I don't know if he's doing something out of spite, or if he's feeling like you're not respecting him. He's feeling like he does a lot and he deserves as much as rights as you do, or he deserves, you know, something. He's feeling some type of way. And whatever it is, you guys aren't seeing eye to eye. I do see the situation being resolved, though. Yeah. Something also could have just been a misunderstanding, miscommunication. Yeah, overall, I see a situation being healed. Matter of fact, if anyone is a fire sign or dealing with a fire sign, I feel like there is a situation healing with a fire sign. I feel like someone is also going to try and make amends with you, or they're trying to make up for something that they did in the past. They're trying to say they're sorry. I kind of feel like you might be a little stubborn, or you don't really want to hear it, or it takes you a minute to forgive this person. Again, I'm getting healing energies. Whatever this situation is, it does look like two people are going to be able to work out their differences and come to some sort of mutual agreement. It's also possible that there's two people that are interested in you. One of them definitely seems to be in a relationship. The other one might just be coming out of one. It's still questionable because you want to make sure that this person is healed before entering a relationship with you. And that you're not just going to end up being a rebound. I also feel like if you're waiting for some sort of payout, financial payout, you're going to get it, but maybe something has been delayed. Ooh, this is talking about some crazy dreams you might be having. Yeah. I feel like you're going to experience a lot of crazy dreams. Also could be spirits or loved ones that have crossed over, visiting you through dreams or, in your home. But it does seem like maybe there's a loved one that is lingering around. If you are in any type of religion where you make offerings to your ancestors, make sure that you're offering the right thing to the right deity, because I kind of feel like somebody's like turning their nose up to something that you're offering. They're like, that I don't, since when do I ask for alcohol? Give me some sweets. So something is going on where I kind of feel like maybe you need to make sure that you're offering the right thing to these deities. Emotionally, I don't know. Something could be going on with your family. There could be some sort of emotional times with your family. Yeah, I don't know. It could be a family secret that comes out, skeletons that come out. A family member might be upset about some things that you're sharing on social media. There may overall be some sort of emotional family issues that need to be addressed. Yeah. I feel like maybe someone doesn't want something to come out. If you are, like a writer and, you're writing some sort of memoir or, you're going to publish something, You could have family members coming at you telling you shouldn't be posting that, blah, 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 or you shouldn't be writing something like that. And so it seems like maybe there's going to be a disconnect. Also, maybe certain family members might stop talking to you for sharing certain things. But something is therapeutic for you. What's therapeutic for you may not be therapeutic for others. But I also feel that if you have the courage to share something about yourself, your upbringing, it's going to help a lot of people. I feel like it's going to do more good than harm. Because something does need to be addressed or confronted or shared. Yeah. All right, so we'll move on to deck number 3. We have the Fool, 5 of Swords, 8 of Cups, the Chariot, Queen of Cups, overall energy, 3 of Swords, Knight of Wands, and 2 of Wands. All right. Overall energy seems that you are dealing with either a separation, distance, or some sort of heartache. There could be some sort of breakup. It could be that someone is deciding to walk away from something. Someone maybe feels like their heart isn't in it. It could be a breakup, or maybe someone separating from their job, but it just seems like someone is like, my heart isn't in it. I don't want to do this anymore. So I feel like you are walking away from something and starting, a clean slate. Just ready to rediscover yourself. And I feel like you don't want anybody telling you what to do. I feel like you're not listening. You are taking on the attitude, this is my life, this is my path. And I feel like you are coming off completely detached, or it's coming off as having like a total disregard for other people's feelings. But you're just like, this is what I need to do. Now, this also can be happening to you. Maybe someone is hurting your feelings because they're just ignoring something that you're saying. They're only thinking for themselves. And the other possibility, I never like to get anyone's hopes up, but it does seem like there is a possibility for somebody that there is some sort of breakup or separation because someone wants to be with you. Someone isn't happy where they are, and so they're like breaking up and coming towards you. And people would blame you for this breakup. They're like pointing fingers, like, you did this. Why did you think you could just be friends? Or why did you even reach out to them? Like, I just kind of feel like there's going to be a lot of blame put on you being the cause of something. Even if it's not about some sort of breakup, something is still coming off like you being the cause of something. Like, people are like, this is your fault. Oh boy. It also looks like someone is doing something just to prove a point, even if it hurts. Yeah, I kind of feel like someone is just like, someone's pride is in the way. And I don't know, I just see some sort of a snap judgment and someone just walking away from a situation. You also might feel like a misfit or an outcast. Like you just are different or don't belong. Something also almost comes off as like being teased or made fun of for being different or thinking outside the box. You may go through periods of loneliness or isolation. I feel like you are feeling lost. Something, I don't know, it's like you feel lost. You don't love your relationship anymore. You don't love that job. You don't love something anymore. And you're trying to find it. You're like, where is it? Where's that missing piece of the puzzle? You know, what is it that my heart needs? Anything that is emotionally unfulfilling for you, I feel like you're going to walk away from it. And without too much thought. It also seems like maybe something's been, you know, going on beneath the surface that finally reaches the surface, which results in some sort of separation, walkout, breakup. Again, there is some sort of act of courage. I feel that you are like putting your protective armor on. You're bracing yourself for whatever it is that you're getting ready to do. You're like, let me brace myself for this situation. And I feel like you're going towards that situation. You're ready. Also, if you had been torn, because something does indicate also being torn, and maybe you were concerned about hurting people's feelings or worried about what people may think. And then it just looks like you get to the point where you're like, you know what? I don't care what I look like or what people think. I'm doing it. And I feel like you rush off to do something that you feel is best for you. People might think it's crazy for you to just uproot your life and move, or think it's crazy for you to chase after somebody, or think it's crazy that you're pursuing your dreams at a late age. You know, so something's going on where it just looks like you uproot everything and you just do what you need to do. Could be dealing with a fire sign, water sign, or an Aquarius. Again, this looks like following your heart, following your intuition. You also, in a sense, are setting boundaries with people. Yeah, I feel like you're setting boundaries with people. And maybe that is why, you know, you're like having to prove a point. You're like, you know what? I'm willing to risk it all. I'm willing to do this just to prove a point. Now, the other thing I'm getting is that you may have a sad visitor coming towards you. Someone is sad. Someone is going through a separation. Someone lost their home or job. I feel like they're coming to visit you. You also may turn around and come off as very nurturing for someone. I heard the name Elizabeth for someone. Elizabeth or Lizzie. I'm getting something about a fire sign deciding to leave. This can include you if you have, you know, a lot of fire in your chart, or if you are fire rising, or if you just come off with like fiery energy. Someone who's impulsive, creative, assertive, passionate, maybe a quick temper. You seem to be coming off very independent, or there's some sort of solo vibes. If someone does come into your life, I feel like this person has gone through a breakup, or they're going through a breakup. Seems to like you're cutting ties. I feel like you're cutting ties. You're getting rid of certain things, things that were weighing you down. Okay, and I'm also getting that you are feeling the energy of the past. It could be a literal spirit, or just past, some sort of residual energy you're feeling. You may need to balance your heart chakra or heal it. All right, so I'm getting something about this stubborn energy around you. If someone's been communicating with you indirectly, I feel like you're just over it. You're just so over this person trying to get your attention indirectly, communicating with you indirectly, just watching you, thinking about you, coming through your dreams. I feel like something's very frustrating and you're just over it. Also, this masculine energy around you, this person is very disciplined, very controlled. I feel that they're not going to pursue you until they're ready, even if you decide to walk away from this person. If this person really believes in their mind that, you know, they want to be with you, or they can have you whenever they're ready, they'll let you go. They'll be like, whatever, I can find them when I'm ready. They're just really stubborn. They also give off mixed signals, whoever this is. I'm getting silent treatment, but I feel like it's on both ends. Two people are giving each other the silent treatment. Something is also difficult because two energies are very similar to one another. feel like I'm hearing the name Antonio. If someone is using spell work to get your attention, it's like it's blocked. It's almost like you're aware of it. You're like, I know what they're doing. I know they're trying to make me think of them. I know they're trying to get me to reach out to them. I'm not doing it. And that includes if you are also doing something like that. This person can feel it and they're not gonna comply. I do feel like you and a soulmate are being very petty with each other. Someone keeps trying to say that they're sorry, but because they're going about it too mysteriously, I feel like it just isn't working. I also feel like there may be someone who wants to come back that you're just not wanting to get involved with. You don't trust this person. Your defenses are up. I feel like maybe this person betrayed you, broke your heart. They just did something where you feel completely guarded. It's like you still care about this person, but you don't want to get involved. Yeah, there's some insecurities, or this person has triggered your insecurities, and maybe it's like you don't want to be in a relationship with them if you can't feel secure, because you know when you're insecure in a relationship, you're always making accusations. You don't believe them when they're telling you they're here. You're like, no, they're somewhere else. So there's some communication issues going on too. Even if this isn't a love situation, something is indicating that there's someone that maybe you used to be close to, or you want to be close to, but you just don't trust them because of something shady that maybe they did. Also seems like someone is playing mind games, or at least you kind of feel like this person's just trying to string me along, or they're just wanting to play mind games. Someone really seems like they feel like an outcast or oddball, odd man out. Like I'm getting all that odd energy and not having a sense of belonging. I can definitely see that, you know, in regards to career, if your heart isn't in it, I really feel like you are going to leave. You might just up and quit. Even if you don't quit, eventually I feel that you could get fired. And it's kind of like the universe is like, we gave you a chance to just leave out on your own. So now you have to change. Now you have to go in a new direction. You also may have had some sort of routine that you didn't want to walk away from. You didn't want to give up. You had gotten used to something. And I feel like you're being forced to go in a different direction. Forced to find yourself. Forced to deal with emotions. I feel like you might have some sort of a storm brewing within you. Also, in regards to your health, something may need your attention. Especially dealing with water or fluids or blood. I really hope this is not somebody that you despise, but I kind of feel like someone is looking for you and they're going to find you. Okay, I feel like going into Leo season or something may be happening within the next 3 weeks. Something significant may be happening. Either some sort of reconciliation or a breakup, or something that's kind of, you know, the same thing. First there was a breakup which led to the reconciliation. Yeah, again, I'm getting the energy of someone that is looking for you. Whoever's looking for you is going to find you. Especially if like you like blocked someone or you changed your number. I feel like someone is going out of their way to find you. Now, you also may be, you know, having to stand up to family, siblings, friends. Seems like there's some people that you're having to stand up to because, especially in regards to your beliefs. Like you really believe something and you're like feeling the need to defend your beliefs. Something also seems to be going on in regards to a trip with some friends. Kind of feels like your friends, I don't know. Maybe they're not acting right on the trip. I don't know. Something's going on with in regards to a trip and your friends. That's for those of you that, you know, already probably have some sort of plans of traveling. Like overall, I feel like you're dealing with, you know, some sort of trust issues. You're coming off very guarded and detached and just wanting to be alone or needing to find yourself. And it seems like you're having to view things from a different perspective. I feel that your priorities are being rearranged. I feel like you're taking an assessment of your life and it's being brought to your attention what's actually important to you and what's not. And I feel like you are making some sort of changes based on your, you know, your personal beliefs. Again, I see some sort of breakup or separation, or like you being you being blamed for the cause of a breakup or separation. Yeah. Either a water sign is hiding something from you, or you are hiding something from a water sign. All right, yeah, so those are the messages that I have for you guys. Hopefully some things have resonated. Feel free to leave your feedback. Thank you guys for watching. Sending love and grace.